Hello, beautiful soul gardeners, and welcome back to another edition of Meditation Vibration. I'm your Mindful Cruise Director, Julie Zipper, and here we are in a new transit, and we are going to be talking about intuition for these next 4 weeks. What is intuition? How do we get in touch with it? How do we walk with it in our everyday lives? Well, of course, since I'm your Mindful Cruise Director, I'm going to say that meditation is the best way to get in touch with it. It's the best way to dive deep into your consciousness and get to know your own way that intuition speaks to you. We're all unique. It's going to speak to us in different ways. It's going to have its own journey within each of us. But these next 3 weeks, we're going to walk with it in a very structured way and see which way fits you. And feel free to explore and have an adventure on your own and come back and report how it works for you. So let's talk a little bit first, though, about this thing called intuition. And I want to talk about 3 ways that we largely receive information from our world. The first way would be intellectual or mental. So this is what I see, what I know, what I read, history, thoughts about the future, ideas, right? All this mental information that comes our way. The second way would be emotional. So I'm in an experience and this makes me feel bad, or this makes me feel good, or this makes me feel joyful, right? That's another way that we receive information. And then this third way is, of course, intuition. So this intuition is coming from the deepest place. What is it? Where is it coming from? How did I know this? Because it's never based on an external event or an external thing. You're not going to find it in the material world. It wells up inside of you. Things in the material world can be instruments through which you have this innate knowingness inside of you, but it comes from within. Our mental information is all outside. Our emotional information is having a perception, is having an experience of something in the external world. So our intuition, though, is coming from that deep, deep recesses of our soul. And I wanted to share this Einstein quote, which he says, the only truly valuable thing is intuition. This is Einstein, the most scientific, intellectual brain that there has been in our time. And he knows the value of intuition. I mean, how would he have known, gosh, you know, I have this feeling, I have this gut instinct, I have this intuition that time is not linear. That's a good one. Y'all can look it up if you feel free to explore that. Time is not linear. It's happening in a vertical sense, not a linear sense. So, all right, so let's talk about this first week and what the invitation is to walk with intuition. This first week, I would like you guys to use your body to connect with your intuition. This infinite intelligence lives within each and every one of us. It lives within the grass and the trees and the flowers and the animals. It lives everywhere, and it lives within you. It lives within the cells in your body, the tissues, the bones. We are made of infinite intelligence. Did you know that when the baby is forming in the embryo, these cells, there's certain cells that are heart cells, and there's certain cells that are liver cells, and they know where to go. The heart cells don't go to the liver cells don't go to the heart. They know where they're going. What is this? This is the infinite intelligence that's guiding each one of us, okay? So it's in your body. And so I'm going to invite each one of you this week, as you come across choices, decisions, maybe something's weighing heavy on your heart, to turn within and to listen to what your body is saying about it. Listen to what the infinite intelligence of your body is having to say. So let's say that I have a decision to make about, do I take this job or not? Gosh, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Mentally, it makes sense. Emotionally, it makes me feel safe and secure. But intuitively, something else is happening here. What is that? When I contemplate taking this job, where do I feel it? Oh my gosh, my gut clenches. My heart tightens. My throat constricts. My brain gets a headache. My toes curl. My hands start to want to pick my fingernails. What happens? How is this intuition speaking through your body? All right, so let's turn within, and I'm going to walk y'all through that process. So join me in taking 3 deep breaths. With your first breath, letting go of everything that happened yesterday. And with your second breath, letting go of everything that's going to happen tomorrow. And with that final breath, letting go of everything but this very moment. Good, and now call into your mind this thing, this choice, this relationship, whatever it is that you would like to receive guidance on. Call it into your mind. You might see it mentally as a picture. You might hear somebody's voice in your head, or you might actually feel their presence. You're going to call it forth, and then you're just going to open yourself up to be fully present with your body. Where do you feel this? What's speaking to you? And then pay attention. Is there a picture? Is there a fist clenching in your gut? Is there a sadness that's washing over your heart? Notice if there's an image that comes up. If there's a sound, harsh drilling in concrete. Or maybe birds chirping happily, sweetly. And just be with it. Just be with it. We're just noticing how our intuition is speaking to us. We're not trying to fix it. We're receiving. Good. And then you can go ahead and open your eyes. And I invite you guys to do this every single time you have a major decision or choice to make this week. Okay? Turn within, notice how your body feels, and make your choice from this place, or at least be aware of it. Document it, journal it, so that you can start to have evidence for yourself, so that all these 3 places, now my mind can see the evidence that my intuition knows the way. My feelings can start to feel really safe and secure about trusting my intuition. Okay? So that's your assignment, and I'll see you next week. Live, love, be.